Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. It's day 4. Another groggy night for Gabe. What's going on here? What we got going on, Gabe?
You're not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Did you find out anything about that pattern I gave you?
Yeah, I did find something.
I found Malia Getty's pussy in your
I
bed.
checked the microfiche at the public library.
That's why Gabe had a
I found an article
sleepless
about a
night.
murder in 1810. The newspaper published a part of a pattern found around the body. It looks damn close.
You're incredible. All that work.
Forget it.
Have it your way.
So this morning we've got the tension between Grace and Gabriel at a fever pitch. But you know, that's to be expected because Gabe's a piece of shit and he hasn't paid Grace. I don't even remember how many months it's been. I think they say at one point. But yeah. Let's check out
Today's news.
Let's check out that newspaper. See what's going on.
There is nothing to.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right. We gotta pick it up. There.
Times Picayune, dated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murders. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
Oh.
What case?
The voodoo murders case. The paper says that the police have learned that the murders were the result of an underworld cartel war and that the war is over.
That's not good.
It's ridiculous. What about the killers? And the voodoo angle, they never got anything on that.
I know you were into it, Gabriel. But if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust. Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation, lest his eye fall on you too.
Peachy.
Well, that's a rough horoscope. But so Gabe's all mad because the police have closed the case and said that there was no actual voodoo angle. Meanwhile, there's this dude who's just been creeping in the corner, just in the window, just over here. So that's something. We're gonna have to explore that. So yeah, so last night spent the night with Molly Getty, and this morning is just, you know, welp. All kinds of stuff is going on. So yeah, so the police have cited that there was no voodoo angle, and Gabe's upset about this. We know for a fact that there is absolutely a voodoo angle, because if there wasn't, there'd be no game. But also because we've seen some shit. And now we got this dude.
Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
Yeah. He gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
When did you first notice him in the screen? Before I pointed him out? Or did you not notice him until I pointed him out? I remember the first time, like, I came out here and I was just like, what the fuck? That was my first, like, experience with day 4. It was just this dude just in the corner, just being a creeper.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Well then. Let's see. What am I going to say to Grace? I remember. Oh, it's gonna
So,
talk
what's
at
new,
Grace.
Grace?
We don't want to talk.
Your
it.
use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Oh, it's doing that thing again. Let's see. What do we need? Do we ask?
Do you know anything about Veve?
I told you, I can't.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Could you?
Sure.
Okay. We got nothing for
Okay.
Grace to do
Okay.
for us right now. So, is there anything new? I don't think there's anything new here. Do we ask her? Do we ask Grace
You
about a
can't tell me anything about the word.
No, apparently not.
Do you know anything about?
Black voodoo? Now, what are you getting yourself into?
Nothing you need to know about. Do you?
I know there are dark forms of any major religion. Where there's a yin, there's a yang.
Speaking of yin and yang,
But no, I don't know anything really about voodoo, dark or otherwise. Sorry.
What terrible person Gabriel Knight is. Let's go outside and see what's going on with this dude.
I'll be back later.
Uh-huh.
We gotta do it. No, we just gotta ignore him. Okay. All right, Gabe. So, Grace said we should go talk to our friend. Mosley in the police department. So I guess we could go do that. We'll just go right on back. That's the kind of relationship we have at the police station now. Being a white man in the 90s. Just
Mostly my man.
Knight, come on in. Knight, I hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The Voodoo Murders case has been closed.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, son of a bitch.
there's just nothing better than having Tim Curry and Mark Hamill both do bad fake accents at one another. Like, it's one of the true charms of this
Can I ask you about some stuff?
game.
You're the writer. Ask away.
As much as I do love Gabriel Knight 2, Beast Within, it does not have Tim Curry doing a bad Cajun accent at Mark Hamill doing weird, like, worthless Southern cop. You just don't get that outside of this game. All right, let's ask
What's
him
the
about
status
game.
on the Voodoo Murders case?
The case? What case? I told you. The Voodoo Murders case is closed.
How can you just close it? It's not solved, is it?
Oh, it's solved. Turns out the Chicago Mafia was trying to invade local territory, using Mississippi for drug running now that Florida's so hot. What we had here was a little resistance from local businessmen. Word came in this morning that the Chicago group is giving up and pulling out of New Orleans.
But that doesn't bring the killers to justice.
Well, the boys upstairs seem to figure it this way. Let the slime kill each other. Better the vermin we know than the Chicago vermin, I guess. The attitude in the department is that we've just been done a huge favor. Well, they're probably right.
What about the local cartel? Are you just gonna let them go?
At least they're part of us. We'll deal with them over time, always have. New Orleans is pretty clean that way, you know.
Well, that's the illusion, isn't it?
Look, I'm not totally in agreement here either, but what can I do? These guys are not about to get caught. I'm disappointed about the book, too. Next big murder case I get, I'll call you in and we'll do that one up right, okay? In fact, I could probably dig up some old cases and you could spice them up.
No, thanks.
So, we've got a story about outside influences coming in and doing crime, and we know that's just bullshit, don't we? We absolutely know that's bullshit because we're Gabriel Knight, voodoo investigator. We spent all this effort on voodoo.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
Look, the department's not interested.
Well, we're just gonna have to
So,
fuck
couldn't
things
you
up.
make them interested?
With what? I've got 7 bodies and still no leads. The voodoo angle's worthless. And besides, these people aren't hurting anybody but out-of-town drug dealers and hitmen.
The voodoo stuff is not worthless. It's the key to the whole thing. And these people are dangerous. They need to be stopped.
Okay. You want me to reopen this case? Prove what you just said.
What do you mean?
You need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay, so now we have 3 things that we have to do. So we're gonna insult him. And
Have
then we're
you
gonna
ever
leave.
called the hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
Okay, where you at, Mosley?
Yeah.
We're gonna go get you proof about voodoo
Well,
crimes.
I'll be seeing you.
Ciao, baby.
Voodoo crimes. That's what we're all about here now. We're about those voodoo crimes. So, let's see. Where can we get information about voodoo crimes? Let's go to Jackson Square. But there's voodoo crimes in Jackson Square. Oh, we need to go check in with what's his face. Actually, hold on. Maybe it's a new day. We dropped off that bracelet at yeah. There's our man.
Sam, my man.
Hey there, it's you. I got that bracelet for you. This piece was a real toughie. For some reason, the metal just wasn't setting. I must be out of practice.
Well, it looks good to me. Thanks, Sam.
No problem. By the way, I'm heading out of town tonight.
Yeah, where to?
Marcus used to tell me that if I ever beat him at chess, he'd take me around the world.
The old bastard has enough money stuffed in his mattress to cover the federal deficit, and he hates spending a penny of it. I'm gonna enjoy watching him squirm through every mile.
Sounds like fun. Good luck.
Are you kidding? Luck is my middle name.
All right, so we've got our bracelet, and Marcus was having trouble. Sam was having trouble setting the metal, it's because it's a spooky snake bracelet from voodoo people. Obviously, Sam thinks was losing his touch, but no, we know better. It's the supernatural nature of the bracelet itself. So now we're gonna go to Jackson Square. We got our bracelet. That's neat. Hooray for our bracelet. Oh, something's happening. It's happening. Coughing, dude. Dude, that's a bad cough. Dude. It's a bad cough, my man. But he's new.
Hey, Crash!
Oh, it's
wait
Crash.
Crash only looks scared and keeps walking.
He was our weird junkie friend that they picked up. Mosley picked him up for crimes. And he was real scared. He was real scared that he was gonna get hurt and killed by voodoo people. Dude, that's a terrible cough. No one should ever make that cough sound in a video game or elsewhere. Where are you going, Crash? This jogging dude. Go on. Here's Crash. Crash is over here. Hey, Crash. You walk up to you, buddy. Keeps looking over his shoulder. Maybe we need to go the other way. Let's go around the other direction. And that way we can just run into him and be like, Crash, got you, buddy. Oh, he did that. He's sneaky. The hot dog guy. Talk to the hot dog guy.
The beignet vendor
Oh, he's a
is
beignet vendor.
unlikely to have information that Gabriel needs.
Hello.
What can I do for you, sir?
What happened to the guy who used to be here?
The lucky dog guy? I took over his spot.
Oh, nothing.
You're the boss.
I don't care about beignets.
Hey, crap!
Crash only looks scared.
Okay, Crash. What do we do with Crash? Crash just keeps... Crash, stop doing it. Stop doing it, Crash. We just leave the screen. No, he'll always... He always just kind of stops us. And then he walks away. See, if we just kept walking, it wouldn't be a problem. Just Gabriel Knight, keep walking, my man. Hey, there we go. Wait, stop him. Oh, come on. He literally just walked through him. What the shit, my man? Okay. Fuck this. We're leaving here. What do we need to do? Do we need to watch him? Is that what we need to do? I don't remember. Let's here. Let's watch Crass. Or Crash.
Pairs of binoculars
Shout out to Crass.
are rigorously mounted on the cement.
Okay, use that. There we go. All right, let's. Where is he? Okay, he's not here. This one. Oh, there he is. What are you doing, Crash? Oh, he's doing a thing.
That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer?
Okay, so now we got Crash doing something, and he's going up. Okay, so we saw Crash.
There is no
Did he just go away? Where'd he go? Not there. Okay.
Gabe.
What about here? Okay, so Crash isn't there. Maybe, I guess Crash go to the cathedral. Went to the cathedral. That's where Crash went. So let's go to the cathedral. See what's up here. Oh, there's Crash. Crash is talking to God because he's scared and he's not doing so
Hey.
well.
What are you doing here?
I'm praying. Leave me alone.
He's scared, all right. He's praying. Let's ask Crash about
there's no
some voodoo shit. It's their new voodoo shit.
Do you recognize this?
Where'd you get that?
Why? Do you know something about it?
Know something about it? Look at this.
Crash opens his shirt and reveals a tattoo.
It's the same snake.
It's their sign. The mark of the snake. Without it, they'll never let you get close.
Oh, so we need the mark
Will you answer some questions
of
for
a
me
snake.
now?
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll talk to you a little. I'll make it fast.
Crash is not okay. Holy shit, Crash. What? Crash, you are all fucked up. We're gonna ask him about
I
the drummer.
saw you talking to that drummer. What did you tell him?
You saw me with the drummer? Nobody's supposed to see. Shit! I blew it again. Promise you won't say nothing to no one. It'll get back to him, everything does. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me.
Okay. but you have to tell me everything I want to know.
Okay. Okay. I was sending a message, man. Yeah, these rotter drummers posted around the quarter. They see everything. And they report.
Report? How?
The drums, man. It's some kind of code.
So the drums are secret communications about what's going on in town. Crash was, I guess, trying to give him a message. But instead, now Crash is all fucked up.
Tell me about the Rada drums.
I already told you about that.
Okay.
Tell me what you know about a secret voodoo handful in New Orleans.
All right. There's this is an underground cartel in New Orleans.
So there is an underground cartel,
A
but
voodoo cartel. They control everything that happens on the street. I mean, everything. Bought or sold. They have their fingers in the legit world, too. Banks, foreign stuff, you name it. There's supposed to be this temple. What you said, a Hound 4. That's their headquarters. I heard people say it's underground. Somewhere in the French Quarter. I don't know where.
Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been in it. I'm a nobody. A runner. But I saw them once. Out at the lake. They became animals, man. Beasts.
beasts.
I remember the eyes. The eyes.
Oh, that was
Hey,
the
are you
worst
okay?
choking sound.
The eyes. The eyes of the snake.
I think I should go get a doctor. Hey, are you alright?
Someone! I need help!
The eyes of the snake. Dambala.
Oh, what snake? Crash!
Crash spasms twice more, then died as Gabriel.
Oh no, Crash died.
Oh, God. Poor bastard.
Okay, pour one out for Crash. Oh God, Crash, that's no good, my man.
Crash's face shows signs of strangulation. His death was not a pleasant one.
And Crash was being strangled, but there was no one to strangle him. It's like,
There's no point. There's no.
oh, there's a snake. Is it really the same snake? That's kind of a... Like, that doesn't... Oh, wait. No, go back. Oh, yeah, there's Crash. Okay.
On Crash's chest is a tattoo of a snake.
So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a picture of that.
I guess I better copy this tattoo.
Yeah, we take copies of everything. Because we need that. They're not going to let us in. So now we got to go get tattooed, Gabriel. Poor dude. We're just going to leave him there with his shirt up. Put his shirt back.
Gabriel cannot take the tattoo with him that way.
Oh my God.
There's no.
I just wanted to... There we go. We'll give Crash back some of his dignity. It's important to do. I'm glad they let me do that, though. Some games would just be like, no, this is a new state, and that's it. You can't revert the state back. So it's interesting that they allowed for that. Okay, so we're out. Bye, y'all. He walked real fast.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home.
That's a whole day? Wow. Look at that. That was it. That was the whole last day. Good night, Grace. Oh, it's a phone call. What's going on?
Hello?
It's me. I can't sleep.
Me neither.
Can I?
Yes. Come.
Gabe getting the late night booty call with Molly and Getty, y'all. Day 5. There's our paper boy. And there's Grace. I wonder if Gabriel Knight's gonna show up. Is he gonna pull up on us? Nope, there he is. That dude is still at the window.
Are you okay, Gabriel?
Sure. Great. Why?
I'm worried about you.
If I were any better, Grace, I'd be dead. Now, what's up?
You got another package this morning. FedEx from Germany.
I was expecting that. Where is it?
Well, it kind of came open, but I salvaged the contents. There was a letter from your great-uncle Wolfgang and a journal.
The package just came open, huh? How'd you like the journal?
Someone has to look after you. You're in trouble. In case you don't know it.
Yeah, you've been reading my horoscope again, haven't you, Grace?
Just read the journal carefully, Gabriel. Please.
I got it.
It really cracks me up how much they're trying
St.
to pass
George's
off
books.
Leah Remini as anything other than Leah Remini.
Professor Hartridge, I'm glad you called. Did you... You did? Wait, slow down. The Aigri? Really? You think that's them? The wheel within a wheel? A goon badagri, huh? Well, that does sound like it. Dambala, the snake. That's the wavy pattern at the bottom, okay. The 1791 slave revolt in Santo Domingo. Well, why would the Veve show up there? Okay. 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 Look, I'll come over as soon as I can. Okay. Relax, Professor. I'm excited too, but you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Okay. Thanks. See you.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on. I swear you're gonna step into a hole you may never get out of.
Don't look so worried. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe. And I'm getting some great stuff for the book. Besides, there's something about all this. My dreams.
What about your dreams?
Nothing. I'll be careful, I promise.
So we just got a whole bunch right there. We have a journal, a package that arrived with a journal from our great uncle from Germany. And then the professor that we've been working with, who was researching this Veve that we gave him, he called with the most ridiculous, fake phone call. The one-sided version of that phone call was just hilarious for me, because it was very much trying hard to create intrigue and depth and mystery, and it's like, really? I don't find it successful, but it is very funny and charming. So let's see, what are we doing with ourselves right now? I guess the first thing should be, let's read the paper. Start with that. Start with the basics of Gabriel Knight.
Today's news.
And Gabriel Knight starts with reading the paper. That's just what you do. You get Grace comes in, she says, "What's up?" And then we read the paper.
Times-Picayune, dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer
Well, shit.
reversible.
Wonderful.
I wish more horoscopes would just give it to you like that sometimes. I don't know. I'm always disappointed by most horoscopes when I read them. I'm just like, this is just kind of boring and mediocre. A horoscope that would let me know, just like, dude, you're fucked. That would be more interesting and more helpful. All right, so let's see. We got some stuff that we got to check out now. So we're gonna do this, or we actually want to read. We want to read and.
The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the reconstructed Veve.
Well, that's no good. Okay,
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the recurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tip bold strokes and underlining.
Which is very funny because it looks just kind of like a very formal, just like, business memo in the grif.
Wolfgang's letter says,
Wolfgang.
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might help you understand your family's special obligations and our current predicament. God be with you, Uncle Wolfgang.
Okay, so Uncle Wolfgang wants us to read the journal about our special family.
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunther Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunther's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunther's tormenting urges for her.
Oh, bastard.
Oh, buddy.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunther's investigations into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seems.
Good.
The second to the last entry described Gunther's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He found the name of one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunther has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven. Naturally, Gunther has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Halsey's son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal.
Oh, we don't get... That's interesting. So we hit the final entry in the journal is for us to read. That's just it was an out of focus little book, and now we've got some Elder Scrolls shit happening before the Elder Scrolls, which is interesting. Actually, I guess contemporary with early Elder Scrolls. But see, circa Elder Scrolls origination time. I don't remember when the first Elder Scrolls started coming out, but around its time. So we've been reading about Gunther, who is a witch hunter who came to the Americas to solve some ritualistic murders of slave owners because supernatural night types and detectives, because he's a cop. He's a fucking magic cop. are always going to work for those in power and protect those in power. And that's what Gabriel Knight's ancestors seem to be doing so far. In this case, it's, oh no, we're all upset about the ritualistic murders of some fucking slavers. So yeah, and this Gunther fell in love with a slave woman, and like, this is just so fucking awful and gross. Just like, yeah, there's this enslaved woman. I'm really in love with her, and she's really in love with me. And also, I'm gonna kill these people who were like getting justice against the slave owners. Come on, my guy. You gotta think for 5 seconds about what the fuck you're doing. So let's see. This is his letter to his father. Dear father, I offer these final words as apology for the harm done to our sacred office. Okay, so he's done some harm to his job as mystic cop, as mystic slave owner cop. He has disgraced it. He has harmed the job. The woman I wrote of, Tetelo, was the witch I sought. I have committed terrible crimes. I loved this witch, then betrayed her, then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying this colony. The talisman is gone. Tetelo took it. I can but pray for thy forgiveness, for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and my punishment in hell will be long and bitter. Thy undeserving son, Gunther. Wow, fuck this dude. So he got fucking played. He got played fucking hard, and good on Tetelo for playing the shit out of this white boy. Yeah, fuck you, undeserving son, Gunther. No one cares about you, fucking propping up slavery, dick. Someone's gonna come into the comments and be like, but you have to understand, at the time, you know, that would be okay. No, fuck off. Don't come into the comments with that shit. Actually, you can't, because I turned comments off because of gamer assholes. So, once again, I win. Yeah, no. Fuck the Ritters. Fuck the Ritters really hard for being pieces of shit who are just like, ooh, let's prop up slavery. Can't go killing slaves. Or can't go killing slave owners. The only thing you can kill are slaves who steal your jewelry. I really do love that, like, he gets fucking played by this bitch, though. Shout out to Tetelo. Sorry you had to, like, deal with some garbage white man dick. Okay, so we read the journal, we read the letters. Let's get out of here. Let's go talk to that professor about voodoo murders.
See ya.
Now, where are we going? We gotta go to Tulane. That's right. That's getting us to Tulane University. All right, getting on that motorcycle, driving off. Okay, there's.
Hey, Hartridge, what's the good word? Hartridge?
No, he's dead too. He did have a heart attack. He was excited on the phone. Oh no, he's looking better than Crash did though. But he's grabbing at his throat.
Something about Hartridge's death mask reminds Gabriel of the way Crash checked out. Not a pretty ending.
And he was like a weird white, like asshole white cultural anthropologist dick too. So you know what? Fine. Like whatever. Let's take his shirt off.
I'm not touching that body.
You just did, bro.
I'm not.
Something.
Okay. Well.
Something.
Is there anything to do here?
That would be up to the coroner.
Do you have anything on your desk or?
Dr. Hartridge's desk is remarkably neat. On the desk is a sheet of paper
there we go.
with some scribbled notes. It looks recent.
Okay, let's pick that up. Let's take that paper.
These notes look interesting.
Okay, now we got notes. Let's read those notes. Let's see what this. I don't have it. There we go. Okay, so we've got the Agri tribe, the People's Republic of Benin, Dambala, and Ogun Badagry, and then we've got this little picture. So this is the circle within us, the wheel within a wheel, and then we've got the snake. This is a very helpful note.
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
Yes, they are. Okay. Do we ever look at our snake bracelet? I just realized we didn't.
Sam's replica of Madame Kazunu's snake bracelet looks just like the original.
Okay, so yeah, I want to save. I just say we're day 5. Just because shit's getting real, and this is a Sierra game. When you have 2 deaths back to back, it's just kind of like the game's just letting you know, you might die soon.
Before leaving the university, Gabriel notifies campus security about Hartridge's body.
He spends the rest of the day being questioned about being around a dead body. No? Okay. Well, where are we gonna go now? You could talk to Grandma. Go ask her about weird-ass family members.
My precious boy. How wonderful of you to stop by.
Can't stay away from you, Gran.
Make yourself at home, son.
Okay, there we go. Sit down and let's talk to Gran. Actually, let's just be like...
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
No, dear. I'm afraid I don't speak a word of German.
Okay. What about this?
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Is that from your uncle in Germany? I hope you like him, Gabriel. Perhaps one day I'll get to meet him.
Oh, never got to meet him. She's not really helpful here. Let's...
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
Okay,
well, Gran...
All right.
Sorry, Gran, you're just not very fucking helpful. I'm sure you're sweet. I'm sure you make real good pies, but... If you can't tell me nothing more, you can't tell me nothing more. Okay, let's go check out the Voodoo Museum. Let's ask them some questions about the Agri's tribe.
Why is it so dark? Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh, we gotta do the thing. Do the button. Do the button. Quick. Gotta piss the snake off with the button.
You bastard!
Good day, Mr. Knight.
That thing just tried to kill me.
He did? I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see, and we were not expecting visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Wait, what? That's all we get? Bro, I wanted to ask you about... wanted to ask you about voodoo. Maybe we'll go to Dixieland Drugstore. We can ask him about some voodoo shit. Though he doesn't like to talk to us. He's not really...
Hi.
He's like, fuck you, get out of my shop. And I respect that, you know? Like, just... You fuck
Can I
Gabriel
ask you
Knight.
just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is an African legend about a great serpent. Folklore, that's all.
Okay.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you? Does the name...
Don't talk like that around here, man.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about rider drums?
What I know, I wouldn't be talking about with you.
Okay. So... he doesn't really have much else to say to us. We should show him the book.
Gabriel doesn't...
Does any of this look familiar to you?
Nope.
No, sir. I never saw anything like that before. Looks like a foreign language.
Okay. So, that was Rocky Carroll just shutting us the fuck out because he's smart. Let's go tell Grace everyone we know is dead.
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
It's his face.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
Right? We have a sparkly on our face.
There's something in the ashtray.
Grace, you just straight up leave and give me that.
Looks like the python left me
I
a
knew it.
souvenir.
We had a fucking...
Very interesting.
Wasn't a sparkly, it was from the snake that tried to kill us. I like that we're not like just boasting about, yeah, a snake tried to kill me.
This is the last.
Oh look at that. There's two of them and they look alike.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime. It's a snake scale from...
Ah,
It's a snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python. Those two are...
okay, I want to compare them. Let's compare them.
Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python. The iridescent scale is brilliantly hued with greens and purples. Those two... Gabriel magnifies the scale from the lake. It's hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from the Voodoo Museum. He places the two scales together.
Oh no, but now he's gonna get them mixed up.
Gabriel has matched the Lake Pontchartrain scale with the scale from the museum python.
Let's see. Can we get a close up of those
Gabriel
two?
magnifies the two scales.
They do match.
The two iridescent scales are a perfect match.
Do snakes for real have scales like this? I've never seen a python with scales that were like iridescent purple, but this is me. Okay. So, well, we got that. Where's another thing we should do? We still need proof that something's gonna go down. Like we got a connection to the voodoo murders.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure out.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does
Okay,
not
so what do we need to
respond.
do? We need
Gabe,
talk to Grace. Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Ooh, we gotta ask her about the drum. Or
Have you ever heard of Dumbala?
Ooh, no. Makes my skin crawl, though.
Does Ogun Badaikri mean anything to you?
No. Sorry.
okay, so that's how Rada drums.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
Rada drums?
Grace, do you think
No,
you could find
afraid
out?
not.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Could you research Rada drums for me?
Rada drums? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but I'll contact our suppliers. Assuming any of them will extend you any credit.
Tell them it's an emergency.
Uh-huh. I can see where a Rada drum book would be incredibly urgent. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so Grace is gonna look up some stuff about the drums for us, and we're gonna.
I've got some things I need to do.
See ya.
Grace, you've got some things he needs to do. Like, ooh, let's see. The stuff's happening. Let's see if they've got a note. They might have a note that says like, "Go kill Crash" or whatever. Let's check this out here. Yeah, okay. Got some.
The second message made from the voodoo crosses is on the wall.
It's the second message. So let's write that down.
Let me get these new marks down.
Okay, so let's just see what our message is.
This is the last.
Yeah, I know. It's the last page. Is this it? Is this the second one?
Looking at the series of crosses, Gabriel can't help but to think that they have a pattern and a meaning he is not comprehending.
Okay, so what doesn't the... This one I thought... Yeah, this one has letters. Okay, so let's... We gotta combine them, I guess.
Gabriel checks the two messages for
Now,
duplicate symbols.
or even just a few years
and
after this,
transfers the
you would have to do
letters
that by
from the
hand.
matches to the new message.
That would be the
He
puzzle
finds
design.
that he has the translation for all of the symbols, except for 3.
Oh no, we gotta figure out what 3 letters we don't have. Let's see, okay. Okay, so we've got DJ, keep Earson, GK, B, do not harm. Okay, so but do not harm. All right, so keep eyes.
Gabriel.
So DJ, keep eyes on Gabriel Knight, but do not harm.
Yeah.
Well, any idiot could solve this.
Gabriel should at least wait until the...
Okay. Go away, bruh. You done raking. Okay, he's gonna go away now. We're gonna leave a message.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Oh, just get rid of the whole last message. I just wanted to like... Oh, now we gotta, DJ. DJ PP. DJ PP on hat. On haters. PP on haters. Exit.
Sensing that his message isn't quite right, Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
Okay, well, I don't have a message to send him yet. We out. Let's go talk to Mosley, I guess. Alright, so we got a new message. We erased the message that was there. I think we've got evidence. We got the message to DJ. We just totally Dr. John. Like, let's be real here. It's Dr. John.
Hey, mostly.
Knight, come on in.
Can I ask?
You're the...
Yeah, Gabriel. Oh, okay. We got a whole bunch of stuff here now.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Nope, he's dead.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said? Did he mention pink elephants, too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No, we didn't see someone kill him, but we know he's dead,
There's
my
been
man.
another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
I did the voodoo
if I were
murders.
you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That's not the message that Gabe just immediately gets. Instead, he's like, well, I'm gonna have Grace investigate shit, and I'm gonna go talk to Mosley about it, and just really fucking everyone up for his own personal sense of importance. Reopen the fucking case,
How can
Mosley.
I convince you to reopen the case?
I already told you. You need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay, we just give him our evidence so far. Let's see what we got here. We got look at this note. Oh wait, let's give him Hartridge's notes. Yeah, that's some real shit right there. That's from a professor.
Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
He's dead.
What about him?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
This is interesting if true. But how do you know he had the right pattern?
Okay, so we gotta talk about.
This is the last.
Gonna show him the pattern.
If
There, we got a reconstruction.
You
of
know
it.
those marks you found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction.
We've done some
of
real
the
investigation
whole
here.
pattern.
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partial.
None of this is
So that's
admissible
what
as
Hartridge
evidence.
used, huh? I guess his analysis is on target then.
Yeah.
Okay, the murders were committed by a legitimate voodoo cult. You proved your point.
Okay, so I guess we'll give him this historical clipping.
This is a newspaper clipping about a murder committed in 1810. That murder is an exact match of the voodoo murders, right down to the marks around the bodies.
This does sound like the same M.O. 1810?
1810. They killed then, they're killing now. Isn't that proof that they're likely to kill again? That they are a threat?
Okay, they're a threat.
I like that the cadence of most of Mosley's dialogue is just like Bobby Hill. Okay, now let's see what else should we give him. Let's show him our diary. Look at this.
I have this.
That doesn't prove anything.
That's just a book. Okay, what else we need to give him? Come on, Mosley. Oh, it's scales. That's right. Got the scales that match. There we go.
I have these two snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
Black fingerprints.
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana.
Rude.
Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. Certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight. If we can tie them into this voodoo cult, we just might have something. Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here, Knight.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few
Mosley
toes.
is so dead.
Come on.
We're gonna come like it's gonna be like day 6, and it's like just right off the bat, Mosley's dead. No, we can't kill Mosley. He's too much just far too much comic relief from Mosley.
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
Uh-oh. Where you going? Where you going, Mosley? Mosley just straight up leaving. Okay. I don't know what we're doing now.
It's getting
Oh,
late.
oh, we're done.
Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
All right. Well, there we go. Gabriel's driving home. Go inside. Anything mysterious gonna happen? No. Grace is gonna go. Oh. I know who you're calling, Gabe. The line is busy. You got cock blocked.
Dang.
Cock blocked, motherfucker. Deal with it. Now we're having, and so now we know this is scenes from Gunther's life or whatever, right? That's Tetelo and that's Gunther, and she's like, "Fuck you for betraying me. I'm gonna kill you with my ring within a ring, or wheel within a wheel." And it's fire, and then that must be the talisman. The talisman of this is the St. George talisman. Now it's covered in blood, and there's a knife that turned into 3 snakes. And, ooh. And the snakes are wrapped around your neck. and you're hanging. And then that's when you realize it's you, Gabriel. All right. And that is the end of day 5 and the start of day 6. And that is going to be it for this episode. We will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. The mystery is starting to intensify. The bodies are piling up, and what could possibly happen next? Well, we'll just tune in next week and find out, because we're on this roller coaster now, and we're gonna ride it through. We're gonna see where the voodoo mysteries take us and Gabriel Knight and all the people close to him that just keep dropping dead. Actually, they're not even really people close to him. Just everyone he interacts with just dies, which, you know, that is a hallmark of this kind of spooky investigation kind of narrative, is everyone around the principal character starts dropping like flies. So who's going to be next? Is it going to be the fortune teller, or the Gabriel's mom, or the old French woman, the old Creole woman who is terrible and has a tiny terrible dog? Or will it be Grace or Mosley or someone else? Sam, perhaps, on his vacation. It's a good thing he's getting out of town. So yeah, we'll find out. Thank you for watching. Bye.